Hi guys, it's Carvin. So I just wanted to talk about the similarities and differences between the Transcendentalists and Romantics. So first, I'm going to start off with the similarities. So the similarities between the Transcendentalists and Dark Romantics are that they both believe that true reality is spiritual. They both believe that intuition is superior to logic and reason, and they believe that human events contain signs and symbols of spiritual truths. And the differences between the Transcendentalists and Dark Romantics are that Transcendentalists saw the divine goodness and beauty beneath everyday reality, and they also embraced the mystical and idealistic elements of Puritan thought. Whereas Dark Romantics believed spiritual truths may be ugly or frightening, and they reintroduced the dark side of Puritan beliefs as in the idea of original sin and the human potential for evil. Now, me personally, I technically identify more on the Transcendentalist side, but I do sometimes agree with Dark Romantics as well, and even though in the philosophical society they're seen as opposing, I feel that in a lot of sense there's a lot of similarities, and I feel like it could be a spectrum between the idealistic and the pessimistic / realistic perspective. Um, I do feel like that sometimes the Dark Romantics didn't like the Transcendentalists because Transcendentalists were more optimistic and idealistic about their views, and they felt like it was unrealistic and um, too much emphasizing the positive parts of humanity and not showing much of the negative parts of humanity. Now, me personally, I do believe that there are bad people in the world and that the people are capable of doing bad things, but I do like to try to see the good in people, even though through their bad qualities or whatever. That doesn't mean that I don't see the negative parts of people or that I don't think that people can't do evil. But I do think that every person has the potential to do good and evil. So that's my perspective on it, and each different person that identifies as a transcendentalist or a dark romantic or romantic or what have you, they're all different in perspective. They're not all going to have the same exact perspective. And so for me, I guess you'd say I'm more of a realistic transcendentalist, or maybe you could say like a dark transcendentalist, I don't know, where I do want to see the good people, but I also realize that there is such thing as evil in the world. But I do think that society brings that out more in people with like having an industrialized society brings that out more in people than being out in nature. So that's what I want to talk about. I just had that idea and I felt like I needed to share it with everybody. And I'll talk to you guys later. Alright? Bye.